Hello, welcome back to Coyote Customs. Today we're going to be going over the build so far on my 2024 F-150. As you can tell if you tuned in last week, we got the 6-inch BDS lift kit ready to go on this truck. There's already quite a few modifications already done to this truck, so we're going to get into them today and give you an idea of what I might want to do in the future after the lift is put on. So let's get into it. As I said from the last video, truck currently has IBOC Pro kit, as you can see here. Like I said before, it's a great kit. Just wanted the truck a little bit higher and wanted to get 35-inch tires put onto it. So I've had the kit on for about a year now, roughly around that time. Truck now has about 15,000 miles on it. Truck will be a year old in March, I believe is when I got it. So, like I said, 3-inch lift, rough country, upper control arms. And as you can see out the back, it has a Corsa Performance catback exhaust, black tip edition, catback, nothing too crazy. I want to say for this one, they only offer one system for the 3.5 EcoBoost, and that's why I like the Corsa, because 5.0's got a different type of exhaust, 2.7 and 3.5, just to give it that best sound quality that you possibly can have, because you know sometimes these EcoBoost do not sound the best. So you want to cut down on some of the raspiness of the truck with a nice quality exhaust. So that is the overview. Oh, and I got the Ford roll-up tonneau cover. Got that right from the factory. Also have the Ford Performance, I think they're trimmer running boards. They give it a lot more solid look, a little more beefier. Biggest thing is you can't slip on them or anything. It's like the rhino liner or whatever you would call that. A lot more rugged, gonna last a lot longer. Pretty expensive, but I think they're worth it. And then we have also the Fuel Rebel 6 20x9 zero offset wrapped around a Falcon Wild Peak AT4 285 60/20. Believe, like I said, about 33.5. Then the Ford mud flaps. I got those just to help sling mud a little bit here. I think that's pretty much it. All right, we're sitting back in the truck. Pretty simple 303A package, XLT, with the black appearance package. I think it's a black appearance plus. Has nice leather interior. That's what you get with a 303A. Heated seats. I added the Raptor steering wheel. I just think it gives it a lot nicer touch, and fit and finish of the leather wrap steering wheel is just a lot nicer. As you can see, the B&O sound system, 8-speaker, sounds really good. And on to the next modification, we have the Liver Noise tuner and custom tunes from Liver Noise. Great people to work with out in Michigan. Like I said, I can't say enough good things about them. The Explorer ST that I have as well is tuned by Liver Noise. My 2014 Mustang will be switched over to Liver Noise this year. So look forward to seeing that video upcoming once the Mustang comes out of storage. Right now I have the 93 octane tune in it right now. I have an E30 tune as well. I'll be running that in the warmer months because here in Ohio, I'm sure you know that the ethanol content for E85 in the wintertime is not the greatest. So Not really any type of benefits right now. I don't believe in switching to E30. As you can tell here, I have I think they call it the sun strip tint. Obviously is a must. Always need to get tint. First thing I got done to this truck. And I think that's pretty much it for the interior. I have the really cool mobile workstation. I haven't really used it much, but it is a nice option in case you want to get some food on the go or get some work done. So let's get underneath the hood and see what else is done to this truck. Real quick, before I show stuff underneath the hood, have these black mirror caps. Cheap Amazon thing that I bought a few months ago just to kind of clean it up. And then obviously, you know, the stubby antenna. Nothing too crazy. So underneath the hood here, sorry for how dirty this truck is. It definitely needs cleaned. We have the J&L catch can. I believe heavily in those. I know there's a lot of speculation online if those work, if they don't, but I've had many EcoBoosts, Coyotes, stuff like that, and I really do believe them. I mean, for the price, I think it's $150, $160 shipped. You can't really go wrong. Even if it does help, it's peace of mind. That's what I believe. So, like I said, oil catch can. I did go ahead and opt for the Ford Performance Raptor engine cover. I just think it cleans it up a lot. I really wish it did not say Raptor. I don't want to be like one of those people that try to make their truck a Raptor. But you can't say enough about how nice the Raptors are and what kind of parts they have. Mostly because it said Ford Performance. That's really why I got it. Then we go on to the CV Fab cold air intake. Great system. Sounds really cool. Lots and lots of induction noise, which is a must on EcoBoost. Got the Ford OEM light up emblem, and then can't really see it, but underneath the wheel well here we have the liver noise blow off valve adapter for the 3.5. Really is cool. Gives it a nice sounding blow off noise. Put that on a few months ago, and you can see here maybe through the grill, probably not, kind of hard to tell, but there is a liver noise intercooler that was installed on it last year. Okay, we're back into the truck. Like I said from the last video, we got the 6-inch BDS coilover kit that is getting installed next month. So we have that getting installed. I have a set that you guys haven't seen yet of Rough Country red upper control arms again. Same ones that I already have. It's just when you go to a 6-inch lift, you really need to have OEM upgrade, I guess that's what they call it, instead of the 3-inch Rough Country ones. So I had to, from what I understand, I had to switch them out. No big deal. They're only about $350, somewhere around that area. So just want to have the best that I can because I don't have the stock upper control arms anymore. So I just wanted to upgrade it all from the factory, from the get-go here. So I have that coming on. Working with CV Fab to maybe get some downpipes for it. I think they're in the last revisions right now for the 24 F-150 and the 3.5. Working with them, trying to see if I can get some of those here coming soon. Would be great if I can get them done while the lift's getting put on, but you know how things happen. If I have to get those down the road, that's not a big deal. Downpipes definitely will be something that I want to get, if not now, down the road. Other than that, there's really not much more I can do with the truck unless you start going very, very expensive, which, like I said, the lift is expensive, but you're talking upgraded turbos, stuff like that. I don't even know if they make anything like that for the 24s. I guess a couple things for the 24s is different than the past models. I know I had to wait for about 8 months, 7-8 months to get a tune for it, because obviously, you know, the 21 and up F-150s was not very easy to get cracked. Same with the Explorers. So we are in the infancy. We are starting out with the tunes here, and so far so good. Great job by Livinors. They knocked it out. Runs good. Has really, really good power for what it is. We will see what differences it does make with the 6-inch. I will obviously document all that. And that's kind of what I want to do the video now of before the lift is installed. So I can give you, you know, MPG, all that type of stuff. Give you an update on what changed from the quote unquote 3-inch to the 6-inch full lift kit. I don't think it's gonna change. Obviously, miles per gallon is gonna go down, and I'm going to a bigger tire, so we'll see. Hopefully, I don't lose a lot of acceleration and stuff. I think with the EcoBoost, I should be okay, because you know it's got a lot of low end torque. We'll see. Like I said, you got to put up with what you want to do, and you know, if you want to put a 6-inch on your truck, you're going to have to expect to have some disadvantages in that aspect. So, I can't really think of anything else that I would want to do with the truck. Maybe down the road, change out the wheels. I really do like the Rebel 6s. Fuel has been someone I really do like. I've had them on, actually I've had this brand wheel on a lot of my trucks. My F-250 Tremor had the exact same model, Rebel 6, same offset, same 20x9. So just obviously 8 lug instead of 6. So actually I think they were called Rebel 8s, obviously, then if it was an 8 lug. So I like this style wheel. I might do, CV Fab does make some intercooler charge pipes that I might look into, and some turbo inlet pipes. That would be some of the other things, you know, minor things that I could do. But other than that, I think it's pretty much going to be it for this build, I guess you could say. Obviously, you know, obviously keep maintaining it, detailing and stuff like that. But we might throw another coating on it. It is ceramic coated right now. I did that when I first bought the truck. I might pull the coating off and put a fresh coating on it. I'm not sure. It's been about a year or so. I'll have to look at how the paint looks after the winter time. I usually try to keep the coatings on about 2 years or so on the daily drivers, because, you know, do see the salt, the winter, all the stuff like that, and you know, obviously deteriorates the coatings a lot. So I think that's gonna wrap up this video here. Just wanted to give you an overview of a somewhat before of the truck, before the lift, and then we'll obviously do a video of my impressions of the BDS lift. Go from there. I appreciate everybody watching. Please drop a like, subscribe, put a comment down. I mean, like I said, I'm new to this. I don't necessarily know exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying. Like I said, I have a passion for cars, builds, detailing, stuff like that. So any kind of criticism, I appreciate it. I will definitely take it to heart, and we will move forward on getting this channel better, getting it bigger. I really do appreciate everybody watching, and if anybody made it to the end of this video, I appreciate it. Like I said, like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one.